Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh and you are watching Global Governance News TV. Today, Maharashtra in the news, the Maharashtra government in deep crisis, Eknath Shinde become the rebellion of Shiv Sena, Yashwant Sinha, the joint candidate for opposition after denying the Sharad Pawar, Farooq Abdullah and Gopal Krishna Gandhi and Ajit Doval on Agnipath. How just he and already said no rollback on the Agnipath scheme. It will be continue, whoever is trying to show, and he has given the so many inputs for the youth, how he feels, how the Indian youth and the nationalist youth should be defined in your own way. So start from the Maharashtra politics. So Maharashtra politics, just you see the in crisis, Ajit Pawar meets CM Uddhav Thackeray as crisis looms over Agadi government in Maharashtra. The latest one, Maharashtra Minister Eknath Shinde and nearly 30 Shiv Sena MLA out of 55, mind it, have gone incommunicado since the MLC poll results will declare on Monday. CM Uddhav Thackeray is slated to hold a meeting today over the development. Stay tuned and minutes just information I must try to give you. Leader of the Maharashtra Vikas Agadi, Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray at Barsa Bungalow in Mumbai today evening. And civilian Chhagan Bhujbal, Dilip Walse Patil, Jayant Patil, Ajit Pawar made CM Uddhav Thackeray. In view of the current political crisis, Maharashtra cabinet is set to meet tomorrow at 1 p.m. And according to reports, Eknath Shinde has been had gone to Surat, that is a range of the BJP government in Gujarat, and more than 30 MLAs with him. And it is also said more than 10 MLAs of Congress also disappearing, not in contact. Another way, H.K. Patil in charge of Maharashtra, he is saying he is in touch with all MLAs. Former Union Minister and senior Congress leader Kamal Nath has been just made for the observer for all the incidents, he has just already has seen the Maharashtra politics very closely. Praful Patel and Kamal Nath, a very good friend. In the older days now, Praful Patel was in Congress, now in NCP, and the close confidant of Sharad Pawar. Now again, he is elected for the Rajya Sabha, I think more than 4 times. So Shiv Sena, other Vikram Singh is saying 17, 18 MLAs are with Eknath Shinde. Some is stopped forcefully. And how just I think not like that, whatever they are claiming. And Sanjay Raut, spokesperson, already claimed everybody knows why Shiv Sena left BJP. And he's claiming, Sanjay Raut, he's talked with Eknath Shinde, he's our old friend. Everyone knows why we left BJP, and Eknath Shinde also witness to that. So this is if Shiv Sena. Then the new actually terms and condition has been just sent to the chief minister by Eknath Shinde. There are 3 points. First, uh, go with the BJP. No breakaway in the Shiv Sena. And one. Number two, Devendra Fadnavis will be CM. Number three, Eknath Shinde will be Deputy CM. So this is a proposal from the Eknath Shinde. So if CM Uddhav Thackeray just consider the proposal, then he'll have to go. CM seat will not for him. If don't, the party may be the break in the 2 parts. Either the party may join in bulk to the BJP also. So Shiv Sena leader Milind Navlekar met Eknath Shinde and other MLAs in Gujarat, Surat today. During the meeting, the last 2 hours, Milind Narvekar made Eknath Shinde speak to CM and Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray as well as sources. The latest one since the morning. And Eknath Shinde claimed that he has 35 MLAs with him, adding that Uddhav Thackeray is ready to ally with the BJP. They will not be split in party, sources added. And if you see like that, Eknath Shinde claimed 35 MLAs and how they will go with and other way. And Shiv Sena later leaves the Surat hotel after meeting rival MLAs. And they have already been with a constant touch of the CM. And Ajit Pawar also made with the Thackeray crisis. And this just your scenario. Total, I am giving the political crisis scenario, six possible scenario, what would maybe happen now. This is third time attempt to, uh, I think, the disturb the and created the political crisis in Maharashtra. How this is totally, if you say, there was a no match of Shiv Sena and Congress and NCP. How just friends become fools, and we can see that. So just now in this current scenario, BJP brings no confidence motion. 37 MLAs with rival leader Sindh forms a new party, back the BJP, taking its ally to assembly to 150. Need figure is 144, the magic number at today, as on today. Then the FVA government, Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi falls, BJP and allies cross the majority mark. At present, total number is 169 with all 55 Shiv Sena, 52 NCP, 44 Congress and other allies. BJP has 113. 106 is the actual number of BJP and rest the supporters. So 35, I think 35 is okay. 30 is also okay. They can form a government. Number two option. BJP brings no control motion, rival party, defy party whip. MLA with Sindhe defy whip and vote against MPA government. Rival invite disqualification, forcing re-elections. Fate of the Sena government will depend on the number of MLAs getting disqualified. Actually, but number is the if the 55 number is Shinde, sorry, 55 number is Shiv Sena. So for the defection for one third, I just need 15 max. No, sorry, 17, 18, 19. Uh, 19 MLA required, but they have the 30 MLAs. So they may be a separate group, they may join BJP, no defection law, anti-defection law will be implied. And third one, rival MLA resign, rival MLAs. Sindhe falls to get the required 36 MLA. This is magic number, 37 numbers. Resign from the house with the other rebels. The strength the house goes down. The fate of government depends on the number of MLAs resigning. And fourth, Shinde became CM with the support of BJP. But this is a new terminology. Already Shinde sent the proposal. He will be one to be deputy CM, and Devendra Fadnavis will be CM. And at the time when the Uddhav Thackeray made CM himself, that time also Eknath Shinde name was proposed and floated by the party. So, in the fourth option, get the required 37 MLAs to avoid disqualification, forms the own party or merge with BJP, as I told you, and becomes the chief minister. And fifth, Sindhi rebellion fails to get the required 37 MLAs to avoid disqualification. Some will come back to Shiv Sena fold, then MBA government survives. And sixth, the president rules implodes. The governor may send a report to center about the political uncertainty, and center may impose president rule. But I think this option is not. I think at present we are not seeing this option. And in the Congress leader Nana Patole and Balasaheb Thorat say the all Congress level in touch with the state president Nana Patole and rest party leader Balasaheb Thorat. And whatever news is that regarding MLAs being not reachable is completely baseless. Actually, news is different. And Maharashtra Congress said that news related to the resignation of Balasaheb Thorat from the post of Congress. Liberal Party is also wrong, and he is keeping an eye on the whole situation from his residence. Now, blame game is started. Former Chief Minister of Uttarakhand and the senior leader of the Congress, Harish Rawat, said, talking on the political turmoil in Maharashtra, our alliance is with Shiv Sena. What is happening in their house is Shiv Sena responsibility, and Uddhav Thackeray will look into it, should look into it. Our government in Maharashtra will continue. Even BJP can't form the government. They can buy something to create instability, but not succeed. But who is the buyer, who is the seller, it depends on. And this is all the situation of Maharashtra nowadays, and how it will be go. And there is also a matter of concern why Eknath Shinde angry. There are so many promises by Uddhav Thackeray that not was fulfilled. Number one, and he was also just promised to be CM, but he also not made CM. Uddhav Thackeray himself went with the mercy of the BJP government, elected MLC, and became the CM. Before that, when the situation was worsened with the BJP, his son name was for the CM Adit Thackeray. Now he's also cabinet minister in the Uddhav Thackeray government. So many confusions are there on why Eknath Shinde is angry, so angry with just flown with the all MLAs. So this is now serious matter now. Whatever Sharad Pawar claims, this is the third time attempt to derail the government. But I think this is now serious matter, and how Devendra Fadnavis said, time will see. So this is a situation now, Maharashtra. Time of the break. After break, we'll talk about the Yashwant Sinha and about the Ajit Doval, who made the statement for the Agnivir. Welcome back in the Global Governance News TV, and we're talking about the Maharashtra politics as well as the national politics. So, Yashwant Sinha, this opposition has just declared the Yashwant Sinha as president candidate. He was the vice president of Trinamool Congress. Now he just resigned from the post, and he has anonymously decided the Yashwant Sinha will be the common candidate for opposition for presidential election. Congress leader Jairam Ramesh announced today. And the candidature of Yashwant Sinha comes after the three other candidates refused to become the withdraw their names as probable opposition nominees for the presidential election to be held on 18 July. Former Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah, former Governor of West Bengal Gopal Krishna Gandhi. Earlier, he was also private secretary to the President Dr. K.R. Narayan, and the NCP chief Sharad Pawar had earlier rejected the request to fill for president. Now, having considered the matter deeply, I see that the opposition candidates would be one who will generate the national consensus and national atmosphere beside opposition unity. I feel will be do this for better than I, according to Gopal Krishna Gandhi. Earlier in the day, former NDA minister Yashwant Sinha, who recently joined TMC today morning, indicating the end of the tenure of the party. And as he tweeted, I'm grateful to Mamtaji for the honor and prestige he bestowed on me in the TMC. Now a time has come when for the larger national cause, I must step aside from the party to work for greater opposition unity. I am sure she approves the step. So NCP Chief Sharpra also called the crucial meeting to finalize the candidate name. The opposition in the statement on Tuesday stated, we appeal to all political parties to support Yashwant Sinha as president candidate so we can have worthy Rashtrapati elected unopposed. But this is not possible according to all the numbers, all the vote percentage, all the situation, all the equations. Further, they said unity of opposition parties forced to presidential poll will further constellate the months ahead. Days after the opposition meeting to mull the strategy for the presidential poll, Bharatiya Janata Party on Sunday held a key meet to brainstorm on the upcoming elections slated to be held on July 18. The process to elect a new president began on June 15. The last date of filing of nomination is June 29th. And according to my information, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to Munich in Germany to address the big rally for the all NRI. And I think that may be announced before 26th or after 26th. The name may be announced. According to report, the meeting that went on almost an hour. Election were discussed in detail, and big announcement likely to be made soon. Mr. Ramnath Govind Senior President will end on the 24th July, and his successor will be elected as of the next day, 18 July, the day for election, and 29 June is a date of nomination, last day of nomination. So we'll see how the NDA will gone through, and how NDA will just see the new candidate under the leadership of the new leader. So this is a news of today. So, but if you have talked about the same Yashwant Sinha, he was a former minister in BJP. Before that, he was with Chandrasekhar, former prime minister in Chandrasekhar government. He was also minister, and before joining, I recall myself in the Rajya Sabha, upper house of parliament. He said the BJP is a so worst party. Just put in the bundles and uh, just throw in the Bay of Bengal. And after that, he joined BJP. So you can understand how the person he is and how he has given the all powers, all portfolios in Atal Bihari government. He has been the external affairs minister. He was just a finance minister, but whatever he can worst on Sanjay Narupam, that member of parliament from Shiv Sena, at least so many allegations against this Sinha. He had created the Mauritius route for the all financial deal and many allegations. Time has now changed come, and but now his son is in BJP, Jayant Sinha. Earlier in Modi 1, he was a civil aviation minister, also minister of state finance, and now he is now no minister in the Modi 2 government. So you can understand the psyche of the politician and politics. And everywhere they are just trying to take the command for the only self-vested interest. So whatever opposition done, that is a work of opposition. But I don't think the S1 Sinha is a solid candidate for the president. And he was a bureaucrat, he was an IS, and also used to be the private secretary of the former chief minister Karpuri Thakur, belongs to Bihar, and elected from Hazaribagh many times. So now talk about Mr. Ajit Doval. Everybody knows who is Ajit Doval. Ajit Doval is National Security Advisor, well-known face in the Indian democracy, very close ad with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Today he just reacted on the Agnipath scheme, and he said no rollback on Agnipath, good for army and youth. So he said there will be ample employment opportunities for agribees as by the time they retire from the forces. India will have the $5 trillion economy. Industry will be the wine to imply discipline, trainable youth. So he said, and there will be there is no question of any rollback. There is no knee-jerk reaction. So there is no knee-jerk reaction. There has been discussed for decades. In 1970, we had the General Krishna Rao Committee of General Shibbar and General Sundar were members. They talk about reforming the army, including the manpower policy. There was the Arjun Singh report in the 1989. There was a group of minister report. There was the Swarnim committee report, the Kargil committee report. All had the consistent reference that for younger army. And there was a problem where everybody realized it was necessary. No one had ability and will take the risk. Doval said in an interview today, and the statement comes amid the continuing violent protests across the country over the government new scheme for the recruitment. The armed forces, where a youngster will be declared only a period of 4 years at the Jawan level instead of the earlier 15 years. In an attempt to allay fears of unemployment after 4 years army, Doval said there was a misunderstanding that will be created. And we are talking about the young man who is 22, 23 old, has done 4 years of service, now is in the market. The man has become disciplined, has got the capability to work in a team, has learned the skills, developed confidence, is trainable, and got all India perspective. He is more equipped to the face society. On top of it, he has been given the qualification equivalent to +2. Then we will have the 11 lakhs rupees, more than 11 lakh with him. He can use a study further, as Doval said. By the time Agniveer retires, India will be the $5 trillion economy. There will be a lot of opportunity in the private sectors. Industries will want to hire people who are disciplined and trainable. Their biggest asset will be the young age. The future is totally secure, as he added. So we can understand how just he advocated about the all and all things, and as he said, so we can understand his mindset and how he just trying to be how it should be. Whether Agnipath scheme and other internal security could have been preceded by the more consultation. Doval said management of security is a very layered phenomenon. In some situations, has to be complete installation. People should know on the basis of need to know. If there are people who have nothing to contribute, are not accountable, and you take them into confidence, probably once it's become public, our adversaries will take advantage of that. As far as the consultation is concerned, India is a democracy. You find if there are 100 issues, there are 101 opinions, and they are freely expressed to the press. Doval asserted the Agni's scheme was part of the government consistent effort to transform the army and make it ready for future. He insisted that it was going to the push strong political will to the of the prime minister that was possible. So in 2006, Ministry of Defense wrote a letter to Minister of Home Affairs that would be thinking of implementing the thing, and with the CPMF able to take some people. MHA gave a reply that we are forming a committee under the DGBSF to examine the matter. That committee report was never seen by anyone. It was about the political will. It can only happen as a PM like Modi. Will say if this is a national interest, this will make India stronger and secure. No risk to big enough. Even there is a political cost. So just you see all the records, according to records and references, Ajit Doval said, and Agni will be the real asset for the country. Agni for this scheme is the boon for the country, for the nationalists. But those who are involved in the violence, they are not fit for the any, and country will see it. So I think just to have see the thoughts and statement of Mr. Doval, very nice for the country, for the and this is our total on to the news. And just you see, like, and subscribe our Global Governance News, and just be part of this movement. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.